Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Valery Real Estate Masterclass. Today, we're going to be taking you through basically everything you need to know to transact real estate in the Canadian market. My name is Daniel Foch. I'm a real estate broker with over 15 years of experience in the industry. I've been licensed for about 10 years, and prior to that, I worked at a number of institutions in commercial real estate and as an administrator for a real estate brokerage. I currently keep myself busy as a director of economic research at a real estate brokerage in Canada, as well as a partner in a commercial mortgage brokerage serving the Canadian and US markets. And I'm also one of two hosts of Canada's #1 real estate podcast called The Canadian Real Estate Investor. As a result of those rules, most of the conversations and content that I'm doing around real estate in Canada are related to commercial property and real estate investing. And so I'm breaking character a little bit here to talk about something that's near and dear to me, and that's the buying and selling of your home. The ownership of my personal primary residence has been one of the most profound wealth building tools for me in my life. And the reason for this is because I'm not exceptionally good at saving money or investing in things outside of real estate. And I probably never would have learned that if I didn't have the opportunity to own my own home. See, if you follow traditional financial advice, which is not hard to find on the internet, people will tell you to save your money, to put away a certain percentage of your income, and to repeat that process over time and take that money and put it into assets that grow in value. No matter how hard I tried, I couldn't do that to save my life. But the one thing that I could do was pay a mortgage. And the reality is that if I wasn't paying a mortgage, I would have been paying rent anyways. And so all I needed to do to change where that money was going from rent into equity was to come up with a down payment and qualify for a mortgage to purchase a home. Having the ability to do this forced me to save money through the process of paying down my own mortgage. And it came at a cost of paying relatively high interest on that property. But over time, I realized that owning property wasn't an exceptionally daunting or scary task. And I was actually pretty good at using it as a wealth building tool. Coincidentally, a lot of Canadians have a similar problem. The data shows that Canadians are not exceptionally good at saving money, and we're not exceptionally good at investing either. And so I learned in my journey that being able to share the tools that I used to help build wealth through real estate is something that I wanted to share with Canadians. And that's why I was really grateful when I was given the opportunity to do this course for Valery. Valery invited me to present this course to you, and they're a real estate brokerage built around the concept that data is nothing without strong insights to help drive decision-making. This course is just one of the ways that Valery is empowering home buyers and sellers and real estate investors in making smarter decisions on their real estate journey. I'm going to cover a lot of concepts in Canadian real estate today, ranging from very high level to very in-depth subjects. So if you're confused at any point during this course, I would encourage you to open up another window and ask Val, the chatbot on the Valery website, who's been trained with knowledge from myself and a panel of experts in the Canadian real estate industry to answer questions that you might have about your real estate decision-making process. The last piece I want to leave you with is why this is important to me and to the entire industry. When you look at asset classes or types of investments outside of real estate, and especially houses, which are the primary type of real estate in Canada, you'll find that there's a wealth of information available, from online courses to university degrees on different financial and investing topics. And the financial media spends a lot of time covering stocks, bonds, and different financial assets. However, residential property is actually the largest asset class in the world, with a total global value estimated at $380 trillion, almost 4 times the global GDP. Which makes sense. Everyone needs a place to live. And for Canadians, it's been the biggest wealth creation vehicles, and it's going to be responsible for the greatest transfer of wealth in Canadian history, with over 1/5 of the nation's wealth attributable to residential housing. These figures are important to me because it tells the story of how Canada as a country is heavily exposed to housing and real estate. And Canadians depend on it as a wealth building tool. And so when I was given the opportunity to help create value by sharing insights on how to do that well, I couldn't pass that up. There will be 10 episodes in total that we're going to cover everything that you'll need to know about even whether or not it's the right choice for you to buy, and then all the way to understanding typical real estate transaction agreements and how to execute and close them. By the end of this masterclass, you will be a real estate know-it-all with the confidence to navigate the market from searching for properties on the MLS to closing the deal and moving in. In addition to myself hosting this course, during one of the later lessons, I'm going to have a guest come in to speak to you on the mortgage element of a real estate transaction. I'll give you a little bit of a hint. He hosts a well-known podcast. So without further ado, we have a lot of ground to cover here. So let's get to it.